the spirit of the Northwest. We are KATU. Now, Channel 2 News.
It's a massive sweep aimed to clean up downtown Portland. More than 100 people are busted as police crack an international drug ring. Good evening, I'm Steve Dunn. Jeff is off tonight. Police are calling it a multi-million-dollar international drug ring. Until today, it was based in Tigard, running drugs through downtown Portland. And as Jeremy Diesel explains, months of investigating has paid off for police.
It's much quieter tonight in the downtown Portland bus mall. Some of the toughest traffic has been taken off the streets. Holly Primiano waits for the bus here every day. She sees the difference.
It makes me happy. I'd be more happy if I knew they were not going to be back here tomorrow night.
They are the 25 accused drug dealers busted in the bus mall this morning. Another 105 people were arrested at the apartment complex in Tigard police say was home base for this gang. The alleged ringleader is Ramon Hernandez, a 43-year-old Honduran national. Police say he came to Portland last January. Investigators think Hernandez brought other Hondurans to Portland for a price and then pressed them into service selling drugs. Police certainly found plenty today, enough to fill 2 tables, powder cocaine, methamphetamine, marijuana, piles of cash, and that's not all. It looks like M&M candy. It's really small balloons filled with heroin packaged for sale on the streets. All totaled, police seized more than 6 pounds of cocaine and heroin. Street value, $240,000. Ward Higgins and his family live next door to the Tiffany Court Apartments in Tigard.
Here the last month, it's gotten worse. So, like I said, them coming in today is a very welcome relief.
It's a welcome relief downtown as well. The bus mall has been virtually an open-air drug market for over a year. Last fall, Channel 2 captured 9 apparent drug deals on camera in just 45 minutes. It's what looks like drugs and money changing hands. Nothing like that tonight. That's good news for Holly Primiano.
I'm hoping that it really puts a crimp in their style and it takes them a while to get reorganized and get back on, and by that time we'll have another sleep organized and clean it up again.
Now, despite all the drugs and money taken in the raid, it will likely net little jail time. Even though 130 people were taken into custody, only 3 are actually facing drug charges. The other 127 are now in the custody of the Immigration and Naturalization Service. They will likely be deported. 11 different police agencies and more than 60 officers took part in today's raid. Steve?
It certainly gave neighbors something to talk about as well.
Yeah, it was a busy, busy place over there today.
Yeah, Jeremy, thank you, sir. Also tonight, Portland police are getting some financial help in their battle against drug dealers. The U.S. Department of Justice is investigating $100,000 into the city's so-called Weed and Seed program. The Police Bureau will use the cash to target drug houses in Northeast Portland. It will fund undercover operations, drug buys, and confidential informants. Busting drug houses can be a spendy operation.
Everything has to be an investigation. I mean, you have to have enough evidence, enough buys to go into a house, get a search warrant for that location, and go in and arrest people.
And that takes money.
It definitely takes money.
Last year, Portland received a similar grant for $50,000. Police credit that money with a dozen drug busts. 1 person is dead tonight, and 2 people are hospitalized following a shooting at a Gresham apartment complex. It happened just after 9 o'clock tonight at the Silverwood Apartments on Southwest 11th. No word on what may have sparked that shooting. Police are now investigating. It's supposed to be a place where folks can exercise their goodwill, but Goodwill donation sites have become a target of ill will for thieves. This home video caught a man stealing donations from a Southeast Portland site. It's one of 47 donation sites throughout Portland that have been recently hit by thieves. Many people probably don't think stealing from drop-off sites hurts anyone, but Goodwill says thousands of its disabled employees depend on donations for their livelihoods. We have a Safe Streets alert for tavern owners and employees tonight. Police are looking for a masked gunman who's held up several neighborhood bars in Northwest, Southwest, and inner Southeast Portland this month. The man sneaks through the back door of taverns and has held a handgun to the back of employees and customers' heads. One bar manager says he took the robber seriously and didn't hesitate to empty the cash register.
And I really didn't have time to be frightened until he told me to kneel down behind the bar, and at that point the gun was still at the back of my head. So at that point, it was the thought that flashed through my mind was, you know, this idiot could actually just pull the trigger.
Witnesses describe the suspect as between 5'8" and 6 feet tall. He has a medium build and dresses in all black, including his mask and gloves. He may have a Hispanic, Russian, or Middle Eastern accent. Also tonight, the search for more victims from an Indonesian jet crash will resume in the morning. Recovery workers have spotted 212 bodies in the wreckage of the Indonesian airliner. There were 234 passengers and crew on board when it crashed and broke apart in a mountainside rice field in northern Sumatra. The area has been shrouded in smoke from hundreds of forest fires, and investigators are trying to determine if a thick haze over Southeast Asia was a factor. A series of powerful earthquakes in central Italy has claimed lives in an important piece of Christian history. The tremors and their aftershocks have killed at least 10 people, knocking down homes and businesses. In Assisi, the 13th century Basilica of St. Francis was heavily damaged. A group of people were inside inspecting damage to 28 priceless paintings when an aftershock hit. The roof collapsed, killing at least 4 people. Atlantis is catching up with the Russian space station Mir tonight. The space shuttle is gaining on Mir by 170 miles every time it orbits Earth. Atlantis is expected to dock with the space station tomorrow afternoon. At that time, astronaut David Wolf will take Michael Foale's place aboard Mir. The shuttle is also taking a new computer and other necessary supplies to help patch up the troubled space station.
Coming up on Channel 2 News.
There may not be much snow. Find out why ski season is starting anyway up on Mount Hood. Plus, find out why you'll have to dig deeper to get your car tested. And folks in Oregon City say they want to fix up this old fire station, but will the idea fly with voters?
And good evening, I'm Katie Brown. Rain today and tonight, but will it clear out in time for the marathon on Sunday? We'll let you know. Coming up in the forecast when Channel 2 News continues.
I'm Ted Koppel. Coming up on Nightline, in the war between celebrities and paparazzi touched off after the death of Princess Diana, photographers around the world are getting caught in the crossfire, and now they're shooting back. Tonight.
Next time on AM Northwest, should one parent stay home with the kids? Hear why one researcher says yes. Plus, comedian Drew Carey, Monday at 9.
Sorry.
Late for work? Try the new Accord V6 Coupe from Honda.
Well, Mr. Limbaugh, what has our little agitator been up to this week? Demanding that Mr. Jenkins give you equal time on the PA system because he's a Democrat. Gluing Mrs. Brendel to her chair. Roughing up the editor of the school paper for being a member of the liberal press. Do you know where smart Alex like you end up?
On the radio?
Rush Limbaugh has moved to AM 620 K-News.
I would say that they do a lot of work on their own cars, so they're real knowledgeable.
If it's not in stock, they can get it for me. You call or you come down and talk to them, and they know what you're talking about.
G.I. Joe stores are. They're just handy.
I think they're pretty smart. They help me out.
Yeah, I buy a lot of stuff here.
Need something for your rig? Joe's will help you find it. Like Xerox antifreeze, 2010 windshield fluid, or STP gas and fuel treatment. So go to Joe's, grab the gear, seize the weekend.
I think they know cars pretty well.
I prefer them up.
Down.
Up.
Down.
Up.
Down.
Up.
All right, let's go.
Dude.
Down.
In the spirit of the Northwest, Channel 2 News continues.
There may not be lots of snow, but ski season is already getting underway up on Mount Hood, at least for some folks. Despite the lack of the white stuff at Timberline, officials there are opening their ski season tomorrow. However, be warned if you plan on heading up to the mountain. For the time being, only the Palmer snowfield will be open, and only to advanced skiers and snowboarders. You'll soon have to open your pocketbook a little bit wider if your car is due for its biannual emissions test. The $10 DEQ fee will more than double next week. Beginning October 1st, it will cost you $21. But while you might be able to beat the increase, you may not be able to beat the crowd. With just 5 days left, the lines are already foreman. From our neighborhood newsline tonight, an Oregon City landmark may be headed for a much-needed facelift. Let's head out to 7th and John Adams Streets. That's where renovations could soon begin on the 74-year-old Maine fire station. Members of the McLaughlin Neighborhood Association have voted to endorse a $4.7 million bond issue on the November ballot. If approved, the money would be used to fix up the station, which is falling apart and doesn't meet the current needs of Oregon City firefighters. If you know of a story in your neighborhood you'd like to see on the news, just give our neighborhood newsline a call. In the Portland area, 231-4642. If you live outside Portland, call us toll-free at 800-267-6836. The newsline is open Monday through Friday. And still ahead on Channel 2 News, Katie Brown's full weekend forecast with the sun coming back, plus the amazing pictures of Mother Nature's fury along the coast of Washington today, and a look at the newest resident of the Washington Park Zoo.
Real-time closed captioning on Channel 2 is brought to you by GST Internet.
These red letters stand for exceptional strength and power. These red letters stand for exceptional value, like amazing deals on Sierra. Only now through September 30th during Red Letter Days at your GMC dealer. Get the strength, power, and style Sierra is famous for. Plus a great deal on a big selection. But this special offer ends soon, so hurry. Now's the time to make these red letters yours. See your GMC dealer today.
I need a new sofa.
The appliance that I need is a refrigerator.
I need something that's really durable.
Be big enough to put a frozen turkey in or something.
So I think I want something that's very stylish because when they come over, I want them to say, ooh.
It has lots of bins in it, and it has a crisper on the bottom.
Something within my price range.
Right now, during Ward's fall sale, all furniture, mattresses, and appliances are on sale, and you can even get free delivery.
Well, you know what? I think I should just refurnish the whole house.
Well, hurry. Offer ends Saturday.
Your heart pounds. Your head rings. Your palms sweat. Imagine how the drivers feel. Watch Alex Zanardi, the 1997 PPG Cup champion, at the Kart World Series 500. Sunday night, September 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Check your local listings. Kart, championship auto racing team. Feel the speed.
This is one of those new Volvos with all-wheel drive, right?
Yes. It's our newest safety feature, designed to help keep you out of an accident.
So how come you don't put it on all your cars?
All our cars.
Like Subaru does.
Subaru.
Every Subaru we make comes with the safety of all-wheel drive. Every wagon, every coupe, every sedan.
So only one Volvo has all-wheel drive, but they all have cup holders.
Yeah.
Subaru, the beauty of all-wheel drive.
Rely on Channel 2 weather reports, brought to you in part by Subaru.
In the spirit of the Northwest, Channel 2 News continues.
Rob Marciano is off tonight. Katie Brown sitting in, and I'll tell you, Rob couldn't seem to, I don't mean to knock the guy because he's not here and can't defend himself, but he couldn't seem to bring the sunshine back to us.
All week long.
And you're going to do it.
I am going to do it, yes. We've had a couple days or more than a day now of rain, and so it's time to see the sun once again before fall swings into full gear and we head toward winter. Not ready for that yet, so we will see the sunshine this weekend. Tonight, though, we are still seeing some rain. Let's go to Weather in Motion today. From our camera on Mount Scott, you see lots of clouds rolling through and also some showers in there throughout the day today. Also got some peaks of sunshine at times. Right now, we are seeing some light rain at the airport tonight, and temperatures are beginning to cool off also. Many areas just seeing clouds right now, though. At the airport, it's 57 degrees, 93% humidity. Winds from the southwest near 12 miles per hour. The barometer is on the rise. Well, rainfall totals from today, pretty impressive, but are beginning to slack off because the showers are moving to the east. Right now, we have a couple showers moving into the gorge, but you see just a little bit showing up on Storm Tracker heading into the Portland area. So for the most part, much of the activity has died down and we're starting to clear out. Rainfall totals